All right, let's not do the full intro. Not today, not tonight. I'm already a little late. Might as well, might as well skip those extra 12 seconds and just get right into it. Today we're cracking open Suntory in my plasticky bin. It's going in the Chica cup. All right, everybody, let's get looking at these lists. Kampai. Oops, I almost tried to put the Suntory whiskey cap on my cup. And we got some lime flavored seltzer here as well. So there's my back and forth. The bladest, yes, I'm blader than usual. That's for sure. He was in fact not on time. That's because Morgan Freeman couldn't announce that I was on time. He was like, and on that day, Blaine tried to make it to his stream, but would be delayed, and thusly would arrive 7 minutes late. Some would say 8, but we all knew it was about 7.5 minutes late. You completed entry 70 in the Marble Hornets. Marble Hornets, we're talking Slender Man, right? Or do they have something new? Marble Hornets. I remember it being the Slender Man stuff. Ooh, there's so many entries. 8 years ago. Okay, yeah. Slenderman. Yep. These are fantastic. These are so well done, well put together. The subtlety, I think, of most of them make them really well. I remember watching those, gosh, 8 years ago. Well, old was I 8 years ago? I guess it was 25. I was living on the island at that time. That was fun. The Tale of Blader McBoogerballs is not for the faint of heart. It's true. It's a lot of fun. You hate Jay though. You can't. You know there. It's rare that there's something that you like everything of. Like that. That's just sort of like comes with making media, I would say. Let's see. What the heck is Anime Senpai? Oh, it's. Oh, actually. All right, where's our first list? Crunchyroll lays off approximately 85 employees globally? What? No way. Today's International Margarita Day. What? Time to toast the Kim Jong-un. What is it? Some say he an emperor, some say I am. Like, what is Kevin's line about Kim Jong-un? Kim June. I forget. That line had me giggling when he laid it down on Monday. Eminence and Shadow getting a second season. How exciting! How exciting! I'm just scrolling to front. There it is. There it is. Yep. Crunchy laying them off. I like that it says globally. I wonder how many where. Let's see. According to Crunchyroll's job listing page, the company has 12 offices with locations, blah, 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 blah. Layoffs include employees in the United States, Moldova, France, Germany, and Australia. The primarily affected the company's marketing and engineering sector. Oh, don't get rid of the engineers! No! Unless they're sound engineers. But, like, if they're software engineers, you need those people. Make your app work better. Just yesterday, I saw the little, like, sorry, we can't find it. It's like a cat with, like, a box on its head. It's like, our app broke. And it's like, oh, no. Whatever. According to one source, Crunchyroll had an estimated 1,400 full-time employees prior to layoffs. Ooh. Seems like a lot of people. 1,400 employees for what Crunchyroll does. Maybe these are necessary layoffs, because that seems like a lot of people to me. How many people does it take to maintain a video streaming website? That's an interesting question. A lot of voice actors? No! None of those full-time employees are voice actors. And if they're counting the voice actors as full-time employees, then they lie on court documents. Because there's no way voice actors are getting counted as full-time employees. Full-time employees have to get paid benefits. They have to get W-2'd. They have to, you know, they're, let me tell you, a lot of voice actors getting 1090s. They're not running the W-2 on that. I can guarantee you that. Oh my goodness. Jay is such a whiny pussy for like 51 entries, and then he fights the Slender Boy. And I like him. Yeah. The news about Crunchyroll laying off their employees is baffling. Is it baffling? I guess I have to see. I don't see a link here about who's getting laid off. The decision was not a cost-saving matter, but rather a matter of resolving redundant roles. See? Sometimes you grow really big and you hire a bunch of people to get you to that place of growing really big, but then you realize that once you're at that big place, you aren't able to sustain that amount of people. So you've got to sort of, you know, weed out the multiplicity there. So, very interesting. Crunchy roll over and die. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, pop soon, but soon. Apparently not as much when you're a pirate site. Maybe they fired the German department because they noticed what they're doing to Germans. You know all those TikToks of people that were like, oh my gee, here's the work I do at Google. I attend meetings and send emails and eat $200 of food every... Yes. I love my job at Twitter. First, I start by going to the free barista and getting my latte. It's oat milk and blah, blah. And then I go get a keto-friendly muffin. And then we sit down and we tweet a couple things about how we love our job. And it's like, what do you do? What is your job? What do you do? Oh, my goodness. You missed 5 minutes. What are we bitching about? We're just laughing at Crunchyroll's layoffs. Trying to read the tea leaves as to who got laid off. You need that kind of job? Yeah. So cost cutting. Exactly. We're not doing this to save on cost. We just have too many people doing the same thing. Well, if you could afford those people, why would you fire them? Well, we want to get more efficient in order to reduce the bottom line, which is cut costs. Exactly. Exactly. I'll grant you, my industry with my previous business was extremely personnel focused. So, my primary expense was payroll. Like everything else pales in comparison to payroll. And I would wager a bet that any industry I step into, like payroll is going to be, if not the biggest, the second biggest expense on their books every time. Like you'd have to be so equipment heavy or so, like your cogs would be insane. Be insane for that not to be the case. Those videos irked you. They do know what they did. That's Soy Latte Life. Oh wait, where did that margarita line go? I think I skipped it on accident. If margaritas are gay, then I don't want to be straight. Exactly. Thank you, Chip. Trying to get that Kenshin dub. Maybe those are the staff that planned and worked on their expo that they canceled. Maybe. You know what's really terrible about all those Silicon Valley people getting laid off? I don't know. Those landlords won't be able to evict them when the deadbeats refuse to work at Starbucks. Yes, what a problem. What a nookie dunk we come and find ourselves in. But I wonder myself if you're the kind of person who works in that it, like, think of the worst SJW you've ever met. Could they deal with living in a place while someone just hated that they lived there and knew that they were ruining someone else's life by living there? Or could you, without having to evict them and without using any sort of like legal means of force, because you can't force people out, right? We got those squatters' rights and all that other stuff, we're assuming, in like that Silicon Valley area. Could you literally guilt manipulate them into just walking away and being like, I don't want to hurt you anymore? Like, could you do that? Like, look, and just send them a copy of like how much it's costing you for them to live there every single month. Like, you send them a little thing that says like, hey, here's what you cost. Like, here's how bad you hurt me. Here's how much I couldn't give to my daughter. I could not feed my daughter today. Like, could you do it? I think I can do it. I think I can pull it off. I don't know the legality of it, but I think I can pull it off without having to call the sheriff or start any sort of legal dispute. But I'm very confident in my skills when it comes to negotiation. I've been watching Clarkson's Farm. That show's hitting home this season. All that food red tape he's running into, and I'm like, oh, every time there's like a delay or a stop or a sidestep in like his plans to do something, and he's like, you mean I gotta talk to like this person to get this done? I'm like, oh. I'm feeling it. They don't care. They don't talk to their fathers. But what if you tweeted at them? You just get their handle and just every day tweet. Congratulations. You haven't paid rent in 5 months. Your expenses are X. You'd be surprised how many people were illegally kicked out of the rent control place because the landlords claimed to be renovating the place. Ooh, that's easy. That's an easy way to go about it. Landlords should play Tucker compilations. That's gonna be... They're just outside the window with like a boombox, and it's just... Well, the problem is the globalists are taking over, and you got all these friggin' pansy snowflakes rolling around, and they just think, you know, that they run the place over there, and they're you know, whole cabal. It's really just ruining lives of everyone around them. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, let's pop this popsicle stand. Number 1, The Eminence in Shadow. I have finished it, and whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop, we've got second season coming. That's the worst Tucker Carlson. That was my Alex Jones. Because how are you gonna hold a boombox of Tucker Carlson? You don't. You have to put like a giant billboard of Tucker Carlson going... Like, yeah, you don't Tucker Carlson your way into, an audio gag. That doesn't work. Are you a bad person for liking Overlord? No, I think you're a great person for liking Overlord. Overlord is consistently well animated. It's got a fun premise. It's isekai, which a lot of people will just be like, isekai bad. But like, I think the story overall is fun and well done. I always like the whole having to be a villain. I don't watch it personally. It bores me a little bit, but it doesn't make you a bad person. Sounded like Bill Cosby. Did it? Went full AJ instead of can't cook the tuck. Maybe only to Michael Lightbringer. Exactly. Hold up. Consistently well animated. Is it not? Are you about to like pull some in between and be like, look at this in between? Why are you? I don't know. You'll have to explain why you're a cuck, honestly. I didn't put that on you. Yeah, well, PSA Sitch has bad anime takes. Consistently backwards. You can't go to Sitch and say, oh, what anime should I watch? Like, do you ask Sitch for anime recommendations? No. So if Sitch says, wow, that anime is dumb, you are a bad person because you like it. Now, if I say, oh, you like Onimai, I think you might have some problems. I think you may want to introspect a little bit and potentially remove yourself from society. That means something. that means something. It's awful in a multitude of full scenes. Oh, hilarious. Well, considering I don't watch it, that would explain why I never see those scenes. So, there's that. We have an Overlord movie, then probably final season since it'll be ending. Oh, exciting. It's always fun when you get endings. It's always you're a little nervous. You're like, oh, are they gonna screw it up? Oh, but it might be fun. I'm excited. One Piece popping up a little bit. Vinland on the drop. Bungo, like who carries water for Bungo? Why don't we have a Bungo? Do we have a Bungo fan in the audience? Is there a Bungo brigade somewhere? I thought the first season was kind of fun, but I feel like we needed more Bungo. Quicker, maybe. 'Cause, like, it was like, oh, this is kind of fun, this is kind of interesting, but like it just kind of got boring after a little bit. What's Bungo? Bungo Stray Dogs is a show, and I remember everybody's named after an artist or like an author, and then has like consistent powers / personalities to do with that author. Alex, you watch Bungo? Do you like Bungo, though? Like, are you still watching Bungo? The government sent its elite group after the group in the past 2 episodes. It's good. Oh, okay. I just got bored in season 2. I was like, I'm not going to continue this. Maybe I go back. Maybe I figure it out. Onimai or DXD? You must choose DXD. Oh my gosh. I'm not a Discord mod, even though I do technically moderate my own Discord. I am not a Discord mod, so Onimai is not my thing. Stitch definitely likes Onimai. Onimai is trash. You stumbled on an uncensored version and wanted to see what was uncensored. You hate that they rotoscoped the girls during this. What? That's terrifying. Oof, that's terrifying. Where's everyone going? Bungo? Okay. You only watched the lolly video on the spoiler. There's a boring arc in season 2 until we go back to the original group. Maybe that lost me. Maybe I fell off that wagon then. Good to know. Alex Moore, Bungo enthusiast. You're like Vinland Saga season 1. You hope season 2 is almost as good. If you haven't started season 2 yet, just know that season 2 is trying to build characterization. It's not trying to wow you every single episode. It already showed you, hey, we can do violence, we can do Vikings, we can do everything you want. Let's build some characters. Okay, let's get a little bit different dynamic. So go into it knowing that it's the, you know, same quality. Everybody's loving it, but it's a different quality overall. 13-year-old me would have loved Onimai. I needed a girlfriend. Yeah, 13-year-old you? Appropriate. That's okay. She talked about having a period second episode, and I was out after that. Onimai isn't my demographic. Oh, man. Is it wrong is still up here. Angel making some, and Inspector popping up. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. You know what to skip now? Yeah. The entirety of Onimai would be what I would recommend skipping, especially if you're over the age of, I don't know, 15. Like, I think that'd be well expected if you're not. I don't even think someone who's 17 should watch it. D-Gens like you belong on a crow. Onimai is trash, but hentai artists seem to like it. Gross. Wait, like the artists are like posting that they enjoy it, or you're like inferring that work of an artist? Nobody should watch Onimai. Yeah, how is it we haven't had Michael give us the they're overaged in a young body? Where's Michael with his rant? We need the Michael rant on we'll do that tomorrow maybe. The artists are making fan art of the Gadu. Is the Gadu old enough? Is she drawn to be older? A lot of fan art. Michael, go sicko mode. Where's my Michael sicko mode button? Oh, I don't have these on. No rant because lack of interest. Easy. Easy. I understand. Tomo-chan popping up. Beach episode. I don't care how cranky you want to get with tropes. You're like, oh, what a trope. Oh, this always happens in a romance set. I'm like, doesn't matter. It works. Look here. Proof positive. We've got episode 7 was our beach. Like I remember, I'm not crazy right now. Freaking Tomo-chan. They're like, oh, bikinis. Blaine, you're like 2 pixels. I hope you enjoy each of those pickles individually. There's always a beach episode. It's true. And people usually love it. Like, when was the last time you had a bad beach episode? Like, if you have a bad beach episode, I'm going to guess your entire show is centered around the beach. Like Squid Girl. Squid Girl had some bad beach episodes, but the whole thing took place on a beach. Every episode was a beach. Hobos on bandwidth. Dang, Hobo! Waifu must be downloading a new patch. Love flaps. Buddy Daddy on the rise. Look at all these risers. Woo, woo, woo. Green, green, green. And then a blamp, blamp, blamp. 133 on My Hero. Blamp. What was it? Is 130 the one that I saw? Maybe 130 was like right before the million. That would make sense to me. And then everything falls off after that. Ice Guy had something different than the beach festival. They had a skiing, and I love them pronouncing ski. Huge plus for me watching. They also did, yeah, that that beach festival one was really fun. Because they did. That was like episode 2 was beach episode, technically. Don't toys on the way up. Stampede going down. I'm okay with this one. The episode 6 was really leading to something, and episode 7 only delivered on it. So I'm okay with that. Not enough of a drop there, of course. Is anyone watching our Archer anime? Archery the anime. Anybody on that one? Other than the promotional video, I've seen. That's all I've seen. Handyman, stonks are rising. Chillin', had a bit of a climb, and then blamp. Trigun and Dragon Ball got you into anime. You're that old. I feel if you say Trigun and Dragon Ball got me into anime, you'd be 25 to 80. Like there's some really good 80s anime and like shows that came across to America in the 80s, but like anime didn't really get to America until the 90s, right? Like it was so niche, so tiny, and it was so overwhelmed by the American cartoon scene, which was really huge at the time, that I think it would be hard to say like, oh, Dragon Ball and Trigun got me into anime and not have them like Dragon Ball came out in 80, well, the original Dragon Ball would have been like 84, 85. And then Dragon Ball Z was 88, 89. So like you're already into the 90s by that point. By the time it makes it to America in a way that you could actually enjoy it. You believe in characters wearing equally skimpy swimwear? Skimpy for all! Chillin' was amazing. You had a super rare event. Fire cooking was tailoring off, but it's got a little climb. Ice Guy, another little climb. Old for a Naruto got me into anime fan. You're probably between 20 to 20 or 20 to 35 would be my guess for Naruto got me into anime. Probably your age, Michael. I have friends who Naruto got them into anime. But they got into anime when they were in like middle school, high school. So like it wasn't like, oh, there were kids watching anime, right? Like when I was a kid, I was watching Dragon Ball, Ball Z and the Toonami block, right? Yu Yu Hakusho, all of that stuff. Gundam Wing. My dad was renting movies before that even, so like Guyver, my first anime, as well as later on getting into Alien in the late 90s when the movies were when the TV coming over. Had that 20 for inclusivity. It's true. Is it me or is the stream bad? Both! It's because you live so far away. My pixels are... I'm trying to throw all of my bits across the water to reach you. And it's just... I'm not strong enough to do it. Eat shit, Blaine. You got into anime off Naruto on Netflix! Cool. I'm surprised that if you were in the Netflix generation that it wasn't like a Blue Exorcist or Sword Art that would have gotten you into anime. Very interesting on that. Very interesting. Yu Yu is excellent. Yu Yu is amazing. It's It's the reason I still like watching Bonsai Pop videos, because those guys, or at least the guy that like reads their scripts, he loves Yu Yu Hakusho. Like in the way that I love Evangelion, he loves Yu Yu Hakusho. And some of his takes on it are fantastic. Just because he's so into it. He's so into it. 10 episodes left of Wing. Ooh, exciting. 144 and you're hearing hiccups. All right, let me do this. Let me do this. What if I just turned off connections to the internet? Let's see. I forget. I think I've... Oh, look, there's a Mirko statue coming. Good smile. Good Smile's making a bunny statue that's getting ready to kick and has all their legs. I won't worry about it right now. Virtual waifu's defragging her partition. Yeah, I'll let her. She's probably, well, she finished the physical 100, so I don't know what's next. Love is Blind. Is there a new season of that out? Evangelion, is there somewhere you should start with it? You've never seen it. All right, you ready? You have to watch the original episodes 1 through 26. Straight through. Once you've completed episode 26, give yourself a day and then watch End of Evangelion. It should all be on Netflix. Now, you will have heard complaints. Oh, they translated it wrong. Oh, the dub's bad. Oh, this is so awful. You may have heard some complaints about the Funimation, or not the Funimation, the Netflix dub of Evangelion. I'm not a fan of it because I've been listening to the same voices for almost 25 years now of the same cast. So hearing somebody else coming out of those faces is weird for me. The translation issues, really not that big of a deal at the end of the day. Two kids saying I like you versus I love you. Okay, it's not like kids know enough to know what that means anyway. So it's not really that oh, they've changed the meaning. It's like, there's something wrong with you then, I think. I would highly recommend getting the original dub, which is usually pretty easy to find on torrent sites and pirate sites. But for ease of access, it is on Netflix. But I have it on good authority that if you just Google the Netflix using a safe VPN, you'll find it. No, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yeah, the Neon Genesis Evangelion is the original Evangelion TV series. All right, we're gonna see if I can pull it all up, make this easier. Oh, don't say that, Michael. Don't say that. That is wrong. He is saying bad thing. That is wrong thing. You have it, Quaid. Okay. So yeah, this is Neon Genesis Evangelion. This has 26 episodes. This is the original. Watch the first to the last. This movie here, Death and Rebirth, is more or less a retelling of different parts of the original series. Don't bother watching this because you just watched the other one, okay? This one, Neon Genesis Evangelion, the end of Evangelion, this is what you should watch because this is what we got shortly afterwards as a sort of a re-ending, like an actual ending of the whole series. So watch this and then this. And all the rest of them, 1.0, 3.0, 3.0 plus, anything that's got math in it, Evangelion X Attack Zero, 2.0, like numbers, X Kate, don't watch any of that. Don't watch any of those. Only these two. Only Neon Genesis Evangelion and the end of Evangelion. That's all you need. It's 30 years too late for a drama. But rewatching GX and the new Chaz voice doesn't jive with me so far. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or DX or? Watch the rebuild, yeah. Get out of here. You like Tomo? I like Tomo. Tomo good. Evangelion OP is a great song. Yeah. Don't even get me on that. Throw a face down and your turn. Nice. Yes, love the hearts. All right, back to this. Let's see if I can share a screen without losing all streamability. It says excellent connection, so hopefully everything's looking better now. Watch it through episode 6. I think I just watched episode 6, and it's definitely different. It has changed. I don't really know where it's going anymore. I'm like, what is going on here? Revenger though, I've been catching up slowly with Revenger. I want it. It could still be great. It could still be great, but it's starting to feel like it's going to be a little meh. If that makes sense. I want everything to mean more, but I'm worried. Every time they try to reveal something, I'm like, uh-oh, is this going to be done well? And like the revelation for the kite girl, like her origin little thing was a little like, okay, I guess. I don't know what this means though. This is a weird one. Like it felt like they had an entire mental canon backstory that they were like, this means all of this could so important. But I feel like I don't know that it was as impactful for an audience. So I want more. Tell me more about our harpoon wielding pirate doctor. Hey, that'll be great. Revenger's gay, okay, and I just like it now, okay. Is it? I don't think it's gay yet. At least not as gay as it was in the beginning. You haven't moved from your episode 3 determination? Alright. Kite girl? You heard me. Kite ma'am! The kite androgyny? What do you want? Revenger's been a good watch? Oh. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm still hopeful. I just think they're starting to put way more into their head than they're putting into the script or they're putting into the scenes. There's a lot of like, just, you know what this means. Jesse say Neo? Why? I forgot her name. You're enjoying the kills? The kills are pretty good. The kite girl looks like Psychopath MC Fugly. Whoa, MC Fugly. Oh, man. Reincarnation of the strongest, blah, blah, blah. This is the one that I'm... Oh, what happened here, people? Come on. Come on, really? Really? This upsets you? This makes you angry? Our guy doing trade with fellow villages? Like, I could see you being like, I don't know if this sounds like he's gonna go fight a demon king, but then when it's just like he unlocks trade with the nearby Villages. I don't get out of here with that. Ferry slaves. Okay. What is going on with this? This show is like the price of gold all over there. Neo's a dude. Forgot her name. I stand by what I say. Magi Revu isn't game car. Camels isn't car. Wait. God, I hope she's not like a guest voice actor. I'm broadcasting on Twitch. Don't get me in trouble, everybody. Samurai cleats. The taxes part pissed you off. You done with the farm show? No. Yeah, I think I had my issues with the negotiation, but we gotta remember our bro was like in a hospital for like his entire life. He doesn't know any better. But not knowing any better means you should shut up. That's usually the answer. By the grace of the gods, where am I? I'm around here somewhere, I think. He's like, he's had the fastest arc I've seen in anime in a long time. It's like, I'm gonna open up my second shop. Oh, where do I open it up? Oh, here. What time to? I'm done. I'm out. Peace. You guys all hold down the fort. It's like, what happened? It's crazy. I'll understand later. I'm sure I will. Negotiations with the negotiations have been, the deal's been altered. He could listen to economic audiobooks. He was too busy watching Farm Idol. Show we all, like, that's the real question. Where is my Korean pop idol K-star at the farm show? Where is it? Where is it? We have Clarkson's Farm, season 2. We can see old British man deals with bureaucracy. Oh, that hurts. I want K idols doing farming. Where is that? The second shop to pedo shop. No, this is the second shop across from the Kitsune shop. Graces of God, slime capital. This show is great. It is fun. But that arc, you gotta admit, he goes and he's like on a whirlwind tour of like, this is what our town does. This is what our town has. Hey, you killed a boar. Oh, look, your store. It's all done. Now you get some people working there. And then it's just like, okay, we're done. Move on. You should have read Thomas Sowell. Soul. Is Thomas Soul? Yeah, Thomas Soul. That sounds right. Soul's a pimp. Oh my goodness. A K-star in my Japanese animation? Have you seen a pop idol? A Japanese idol? When was the last time you saw a Japanese idol? You think one of them is going to survive? They couldn't step a foot in the field. It would snap like a twig. But you watch like a K idol, they're usually stronger. They got like legs for dancing and stuff. Whereas like pop idols in Japan, they're all like super wafy because Japanese people all want little dolls. And K idols, they're all supposed to just be whores. So they've got strong legs. They can actually get around the farm and do work. It's a different entirely thing. Your farm is pretty cool. Your ducks don't grape anymore. How did you train that out of them? But if you have an actual farm, you should watch the farming show and let us know how fun it looks. He's got a magical farming tool, his hoe. He just has to think about something when he's hoeing, and it grows. It's really cool. Farming with a spear. Yes. They all go through the army. I don't think the ladies do. Do they? Hold on. Do Korean women have to serve in the military. Female may perform only active service or reserve service through volunteering. There is no female conscription in South Korea. You ate all the males that were bad. Got it. That makes sense. Oh, you say? Guess I'm gonna go there and make some more Korean incels. You've got your first task is still the turkey baster protocol. Japan needs you. You can't go to Korea. Can't trust them either. You never know. It's actually a magical weapon which uses a farming tool. We saw that. Yeah, it's a spear, and the farming goddess was like, "Why would you give him a spear? You're crazy. Why would you do that? Why does she sound like Toad now?" I don't know. I don't know why she sounds like Toad now. That was weird. Blue Lock is a freaking man. You'd be dead if this was your heart. Crazy. Welcome to Demon School. Wow. Demon School really falling off there. Ice Blade making some climbs. High card has fallen since episode 2. Giant Beast can't pull itself out either. Tokyo Revenge. Oh my goodness. Spy Classroom, the 42nd anime on this week's list for Anime News Network. That's hilarious. You'll see. Okay, I've seen Koreans and they I have a feeling. Hold on, what is South Korea's current birth rate? South Korean birth rate. Ooh, 19 hours ago. South Korea, world lowest fertility rate drops again. What? Man. Geminere, I'm rerouting you to Korea. South Korea's fertility rate dropped last year to a record low. Data showed on Wednesday yet another grim milestone for the country with the world's lowest number of expected children for each woman. Average number of babies expected per South Korean woman over reproductive life fell to 0.78 in 2022, down 0.81. Worst fertility in the world so far. That's the lowest among countries in the OECD. Man. Oh, wow. 1.64 in America and 1.3 in Japan. Why are we always like talking about Japan's birth rate when there's this like that's not far off from ours. 1.64 to 1.33. So you have a what does that number end up being? 20% more, 25% more kids being born in America. I guess it's a big in the total number, but the rate seems pretty standard. Just watched Blue Lock today. Still enjoying the arc? Good. Because hentai and sex robots? But they don't count for birth rates unless they give the robots the like in vitro stuff, and then it's like instead of a surrogate, use a robot. Is that what you're saying? Is Japan have they adapted? New plan. We send Fuentes there, and all of a sudden the Korean males will realize the error of their way. New plan. We send, I don't know we send Sneeko there. That's what we do. We send Sneeko there and it'll fix everything. New plan. New plan. Okay. You go there. Okay. Let me know. Korea sounds like a fun place to visit. Lots of good street food. Tightly packed so you can like just walk around anywhere you need to get to. Anime Corner agreeing with the Eminence in Shadow. Look at that. Our accents missed again. Blue lock. Oh man, it's hiccupy. That's not good. Hold on, let me drink some more fizz drink. Let's burn these. Blue Lock, Tomo, Angel, Vinland, Magi Revo. So we still have Tomo, Angel, and Magi Revo in the top. Eminence and Shadow because Anime Corner finally realized that they're like, I am the protagonist of Eminence and Shadow. I am the Chunibyo. They figured it out. They realized that they could connect us to a main character here. Buddy Daddies, we're in those 3% range. Bungo, so we fall out of 4. These two are tied, though. 10th and 11th place. That's interesting. Doesn't really mean too much, though. How far down? Farming Life, top 20. Nice, nice. Top in the chillin'. That's good. That's good. Where has Nico been? Hope the indoctrination didn't finally get to it. Oh, no. I haven't looked for him. I should DM him. Still breathing. Onimai up down at 1.7. Still too high. Still above Handyman. I'm not liking those odds. The shadow form you might get for your work desk if something cheap. Nico is a college boy. Oh, I do like the shadow form. It's really cool. But I'd want the shadow form with the dual crowbars. Like that would be a fun figure to get. Have them put a pig hair wig on. I'm Anime Corner. Oh, Pop, it's okay. Someday someone will like problem is as soon as somebody starts listening to Pop Culture Mechanic, they stop voting on Anime Corner. They're like, you know what I need to do? Work. They just start fixing stuff. And they don't have time to vote, which means they're gonna get your votes. They're being properly indoctrinated into what they should be doing. Angel Next Door, that is Kubo with a 4-point jump. That is surprising. Wonder what happened here in episode 7. Handyman is popping isekai. I know. Every time I watch it, I'm like, yep. My favorite how people around him are always like, wow, you can do everything. You're like, yeah. Like, there's some specialty knowledge that you need sometimes, but like, if you tear apart an engine and put it back together, you can now do like 70 other things. Don't technically have to do with an engine. They just have to do with like how things fit together and able to remove them apart, look at them and put them back. Like you can fix a the heck is the sink blender called? Garbage disposal. You can fix a garbage disposal probably, which is technically plumbing, right? You just take it apart, put it all back together. You know how things work. Motors. New plan. Everyone Korea together and we get enough girls to make one of us prime minister. Then we become kings. Oh, actually, I like that one. I like that one the best so far. Kubo episode 7. Yeah, isn't this... Oh, no, that's saying last time. Never mind. That's saying last time. It was in 7th place. Never mind. Methodical and able to analyze things you work. Yep. Onimai in the top 10. This is 2 weeks in the top 10. There's something wrong with you, Annie Trends. I've got an eye on you. I don't know about that. How many pink hairs are in India? Is that a look at? All right. I gotta wrap up this stream, but that'll be the thing we look at right now. We've viewed our top 10 list. In my mind, this last week, definitely, we've got Farming Life has been very fun for me. That would be easily into my top 5. Trigun's still very good, but it, a little bit of a fall off on this one. Revenger doing really high. That's going to be in the top 5 for me. Much as I didn't like the explanation on High Card, I do still enjoy that one. I think that one's going to still be up there for like, I really want to watch it every week. Eminence and Shadow. There's my top 5 of this last week. You explained it. It's the 14-year-olds watching. Your 14-year-old self will probably watch High School DxD. My 26-year-old self was watching High School DxD. Too many drones voting in these fetish shows. Too many Discord mods around here. We gotta quit modding all the Discords. There's some problem around here. You hate DxD? For what reason? You have to tell me on Friday. A hatred of DxD sounds unwarranted, but you also are very virulent with your speech, so I don't know exactly what you saying you hate something means at the end of the day. Raised in a more civilized time? Get out of here. My Coomer brain knows what's up. Michael wants to be the protagonist. It's boring. Okay. I can grant you that one at least. That makes more sense. Someone say High School DxD? Yeah, some people think it's boring. I, however, love it. More boing boing sound effects than any other show you've ever seen. South Korean hair color or dyed hair rate. Is somebody hating on High School D? Shum just got summoned. You're like, DxD equals boring, but Inukai Dog best show. Inukai's dog is freaky, and I like it. You have, I worry about this next generation. This coming generation concerns me. I know we're gonna get the copy paste Geminire. Michael does not speak for all Zoomers. I typically think the opposite of Michael. I know. But that means that based on our rates, we've got about 50% that are in a freaky dog show. Oh my goodness. Hair coloring frequency in 2021. Here we go. There's at least, oh wait, no, this is just dyeing frequency. How many people in Korea? How many? How many people in Korea have pink hair? Ash tone. Is this just like a top 10? Oh, they call it cherry blossom. Isn't that wonderful? No, I can't find a number. I can find a number for total dyed hair. I can't find a number for pink hair specifically. Instagram dog cam show episode will happen. Oh, gross. It's a character study on the depth of despair of a warped white girl. See, I can talk like a blader. But why does that interest you? Time to start kicking mods. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pet sees it all. You do not count as Zoomer because you didn't go to school. Wait. Is that So Zoomer has to go to college, but Gen Z would just be like your generation. That'd be interesting. Insert, I'm not like those other Zoomers post. Is that how it works? Yes. I'm not like the other. It's you've got two Zoomers, right? You've got crazy, quirky, fly their flag Zoomer that thinks everything that's like the wildest fringes is great. And then you have TradCon Catholic supremacy Zoomer who says that the Pope should be the president on the other side. And you're like, what is wrong with all of you people? Where is the middle? Where does it go? Oh my goodness. J770, what's up? Hey, you made it just in time for the end of tonight's stream. Typically, I stream for about 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on the night. However, on Wednesdays, I have prior engagements that cause me to break away after the 1 hour mark. I'm in this picture. I don't like it. I'm telling you, man. There's two types of Zoomers in the world right now, and it's just very interesting to me. I feel like I came from a much like I feel like as much as my generation set up a lot of this with our like diving into like postmodernism as like a way of life and not just an interesting way to read a book. There's a lot of that we did that was a lot more just kind of tongue in cheek. That I don't really see. I'm all for it. If we get the current Pope out of a helicopter and get a new based one, hopefully from Chile. A Chilean Pope. What about a German Pope? The Zoomers at work you hear argue about hating Attack on Titan? What? Why? Here's what you do, Alex. Next time you hear them talking about Attack on Titan, be like, oh, that's that great time travel anime. Do that to him. just whip out Michael's line. just give him the Michael take on Attack on Titan and see what happens. See if their little brains break. That would be what I recommend. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for going through all of the top 10 lists with me. The ANN, the Annie charts, and the Annie trends. And then here in my top 5 for this week. As far as shows go. I will catch you all tomorrow. We've got a Thursday, which means we should be running through the forest, diving into caves, shooting monsters, building stuff. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will catch you all next time. Kampai.